Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. It is I, Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. How are you doing? I am, as we're speaking, I am icing my wrist because I'm supposed to do that, like, more than once a day, and I haven't done it yet today, so I'm doing it now. So we're going to just chat while I'm icing my wrist for, like, a few moments. Wait, troopers are allowed? I don't know. Are they allowed? It is unclear to me. Hey, Krellin. Also, Shawltails. Half-Arsed Hermit. Half-Arsed Hermit. How are you doing, by the way? I haven't seen you in like 8 years. It's been a long time. How has it been? Hey everybody. Hey Rissa. How are you? It was Rissa's birthday, and I just wanted to say thank you. Happy birthday. Uh, I almost wasn't here today. Then I was. Hey, Hawkeye. Look, I'm all red faced today. It's been like, it's hot and it's humid, and I am not excited about that. Those are my feelings. Yeah, it was Rissa's birthday. Uh, Half Arshmart says, I'm good. My time zone treats me well. We're opening to the public tomorrow at my newer place. Ooh. Are you excited about that? Everybody's talking about the pandemic being over. Uh, oh, well, I wasn't online at the time. It was a Sunday, and I was online over at Roll for it, so I couldn't sing you happy birthday then. This is my first time being on my channel since your birthday. That doesn't mean you're not going to get a serenade. All I'm saying is if you were going to get a serenade, it would be today. Why do you think I announced it was your birthday? Because I'm gearing up for a serenade. My goodness. My goodness. It's on its way. I just want to surprise you. Whoosh. Um, did you buy that bundle for racial justice? I did. I did, Krellin. Why? Why are you asking? The one from Itch. I haven't downloaded everything or hardly anything really because there was like 8,000 billion things in there. And I just haven't had time to go through and download all the stuff, but it's sitting there waiting for me. And I think if I go to Itch and like I see something that was in the bundle, then I think it will tell me that I got it as part of the bundle. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Um, I'm pretty sure, right? Yes. I say yes. Um, the job sent me two monitors and a mini PC today. Oh, well, that's exciting. And that bundle should have a normal lost phone. Um, actually, I actually think I have a normal lost phone on Steam, right? Or I think I have it. Yeah, I have a normal lost phone on Steam. I have it on Steam already. So I do have it. Also, I just did a thing I wasn't supposed to do. I was supposed to do in Long Dark. Okay. I do have it. I should play it. Um, my job is actually closing all of its offices globally for a wellness day tomorrow. Oh. How do you feel about this wellness? Do you feel good about it? Also, like, are I played through it yesterday and thought you'd really, oh, was it an hour or two? Maybe I'll play it offline and then just see how I feel about it because uh I I should do that. I should. Oh, I did a thing, everyone, and it's one of those pieces of the mystery. Ooh, I like things like that. Those. Ooh, Steam wants me to update itself. I'm gonna restart Steam. While since we're chatting before we start the game, I feel might as well. I do love those things. I love those things. It's a free vacation day, so I'm glad I can be lazy before class. Yeah, I have to go to the pharmacy because I should have gone to the pharmacy today, but I didn't. But I'm gonna go tomorrow early so that I can go uh, before before I do my prep for Colos because tomorrow's big prep day. So y'all, I don't know if you can hear it, but I have a little fan going because it is hot in here, and I don't like that. Just Prax. Prax was running the first episode of her Mechton game last night, and if you didn't watch it, you should because it has um, mecha and also some drama and also surgery and oh sabotage, someone setting us up the bomb, all our bases belonging to us. So a lot of those things are happening. Um, those are that's what's happening over as far as I can tell on that end of things. As far as I know. Yeah, I was just see practice notes. I was just thinking about mecha games, as a matter of fact, because Robotech had a game. I think Palladium did it back in the day. I think it was Palladium, right? I think Palladium did the Robotech game. I did win some of the books. I did. I'm very excited about this because I just have these. I'm just pondering. Palladium did Robotech, and then there was a Savage Worlds version of Robotech that I think had just one book, and then there's Mechton, and I feel like I'm kind of interested in the different ways in which I think you can do mecha with Big Eyes Small Mouth. There was a mecha for GURPS 3E, and I think one of their lines has a version for 4E. So I'm just sort of interested in the different ways in which one could do mecha. It's interested in it. Rissa finished playing Firewatch last night, which I loved, which made me think of The Long Dark with all the wandering around the wilderness and going to lookouts, except with wildfires instead of snow and no bears, wolves. No, but in Firewatch, you get that wonderful conversation across the line with that woman who I wish I knew who that voice actor was because I love her. I wish I knew who that was. I thought she was really, really good. And I think the lead dude was one of the guys from Mad Men, right? I think so. Who people now I need to know. This is all stuff that I need to know. Wait, Firewatch. Maybe, do you think Firewatch is on IMDb? Because now I need to know. Did you Rissa? Did you enjoy it? Firewatch. Let's see. Video game. Okay, so I think it was Summer was his name. Rich Summer. Rich Summer played the main guy, and then Sissy Jones played Delilah. Mm. Okay, but where do we know her from? What else did she do? Okay, so she was in Surrender Me, don't know. Call of the Sea, World of Warcraft, of Voice, Cleopatra in Space, The Owl House, not Outhouse. Last of Us Part 2, Additional Voices, uh, just Death Stranding, Remnant from the Ashes. So I don't know her very well. A lot of the stuff she's been in, she's been additional voices rather than somebody that I could name. Like she was the White Teeth Shaman in Horizon Zero Dawn: The Frozen Wilds. Um, Additional voices in Horizon Zero Dawn, Mafia 3. She does a lot of additional voices, it looks like. So good for her for getting a really good part in this game. So that's pretty good. Um, she was Joyce Price in Life is Strange. And a random droid in Star Wars The Old Republic. Yeah, so I don't know her very well, but it looks like she's been working for a while. Looks like she's been working for a while, just putting in the work, it looks like. Yeah, although the initial setup where you're going through the relationship choices with Julia almost made me go play something else. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Huh. Hmm. That was just a complicated relationship. You know, my relationship with Julia, clearly that was complicated. Anyway, you know what? I hope that it looks like Firewatch was her big breakthrough. So good for her. For, good for her is what I'm going to say about that. That makes me happy. All right, let's see. We need to get to The Long Dark is what we need to do. Okay. I'm not ready yet to go play. I'm not ready yet because I'm not ready. I have a thing I have to do first. And also I'm, you know, stalling because I'm icing my wrist. But I think one of the things that I wanted to do was just finishing my thought. Sorry, I just wanted to finish my thought um, about mecha. Sorry, I just said mecha, and hey, Chromatic Chameleon. So I just said mecha, and I wanted to say something, I wanted to finish my thought about RPGs that have mech, but I just said mecha, and my mind is in a space right now where it's firing on all cylinders, and I'm just getting random thoughts. And when I said mecha, it was good that you don't get all the answers, even if you hit every possible story hook. Yeah, I think so too. Hey, Schmelza. Krillin says, for what it's worth, I don't binge much, but when I watched The Owl House a couple weeks ago, I binged the entire series. Oh, what is The Owl House? Like, what is it? What's it about? So, I don't know if any of you, hey, Gondlar, know what I was thinking of, where my mind went when I said mecha. It went to the Pee Wee Herman. Uh, uh, the Pee Wee Herman had, before he had his TV show for kids, he had a comedy special, which was a fake TV show for not kids, and that was on HBO. Was where I saw it. I don't know where he originally did it, but and the genie had the magic words, and he said, "Mecca lecca hi, mecca hiney ho, mecca lecca hi, mecca chani ho," and it was like the genie, just the head in the box. Uh, I can't remember the name of the genie was. Anyway, I was trying to talk about mecha, and then I just thought about Pee Wee Herman. This is not my fault. Oh, Sissy Jones was one of the main antagonists in that. Oh, it's a cartoon about a girl who gets lost in a magical world. Interesting. Interesting. Also, it's a Disney cartoon that's actually gay. There are no heterosexual explanations of certain things. Oh, well, I should probably check it out. Was that the Pee Wee Herman show from his stage production? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That Pee Wee Herman made me laugh. I'm gonna just say that. So I was thinking about mecha and this idea because somebody said, no, don't me forget horror, crunchiness. So Rissa, happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday, dear Rissa. Don't go changing. You're beautiful, babe. I mean that. And you are the best mod ever. You are the top two, you and Jer. Happy birthday to you and many more. I'm not going to go and I was not going to forget to serenade you. Oh, that's a lovely birthday cake. So look, somebody said that you can't do horror games if the system is crunchy. Horror really only works with rules light games, and of course I don't agree. I just think it's different. And I accept Rissa's better. No, I'm putting you both on the same level, on the same shelf. Um, yeah. So I was just thinking about this, right? I'm thinking about this side, and so I was thinking about mecha, right? And there are people who would probably say that to do a really good mecha game, it has to be rules light because that's the only way you can get that kind of the free and easy whoosh, 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 vibe. But I think those are probably people who just don't like crunchy games. Because I feel like you could do everything with everything. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's some things that would be less suited than others, but I kind of feel like you can do a lot with anything. Uh, Krellin's like, what? Hello, people. Survival horror is right there. Survival horror literally doesn't work without crunch. I think, yeah. And so this leads me to this. BattleTech is the mecha game, and it's super crunch, right? And Price like Mechtot is not rules light. I know, but you know how people are. They're kind of in a space, right? And BattleTech, yeah. So I just think there are people who don't like crunchy rules, and therefore they think that nothing can work if the rules are crunchy. But I just think that they just don't like crunchy rules. That's all. The argument they were making about horror was that crunchy rules give the players agency, and horror only works if players don't have agency, which feels like a weird argument to me. You know what I mean? Like that's a weird argument, I thought. So I don't I just wasn't into that one. I was like, I don't agree. And I'm not on that one. Like that's one that I can't go with that one is I think the best way I'd put it. Um, Also because anyway, um, I also think that people are confusing style with rules crunchiness. Like people sort of have this sort of implication that you can't do cinematic if the rules are crunchy. That like crunchy means not cinematic or crunchy means not narrative, and I disagree, obviously. Uh, but I kind of feel like we should maybe talk about what people mean by crunchy. Um, says Krellin, yeah, you have agency. You have 6 bullets and there are 10 bulletproof monsters. Figure that out, right? Yeah. Chromatic says, I have a mecha game on the back burner on my friend's core system. It is focused on the characters, not the mechs. Yeah, and I think there are a lot of games that sort of will walk that line, right? Between, oh, wait, Prax, you've run Lady Blackbird, right? That's a mech game, isn't it? Isn't Lady Blackbird a rules light mech game? Yes, right? Am I wrong on that one? It is, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't Lady Blackbird a mech game? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Uh, it is a weird argument. Uh, the important rule is to save at least one for yourself. Dang it, Riss, I was supposed to take you longer to figure that one out. Uh, I mean, there are specific cinematic rules for mech-ton combat. I know, I feel like, and I actually feel like, uh, Crow was like, Riss, you're to take longer to fill that, and Riss was like, I'm a Call of Cthulhu GM, and I was like, it's true. That is a true statement. Um, yeah, yeah, I've just been sort of, it's a thing I've been thinking about recently. By the way, once I wait, I'm gonna put my brace on. Then we're gonna go. Um, yeah, I just have been thinking about this sort of anti-crunch vibe. Hey, Wild, how are you? Lady Blackbird isn't a mech game, but it's more of a steampunk space. Oh, hey, Wild, how are you? So I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about crunch, and I really feel like at the moment people are using the word crunch just to mean things they don't like, which is weird. And uh, yeah, I just kind of feel like at this point in time, crunch is being used in super, super vague ways. What time is it? 27. Okay. And that's, that's yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But it's been like that way since VTM, yes. Well, yeah. Um, Trooper, are you thinking of Other Doc's Robot Hamlet versus Robot Richard III? I am not, but I should be, clearly. Krellin says, tangent question. Trooper, I can think of Gamus Light and Crunch and Nervous Light and Crunch, but you think Simulationist Light can work? Do I think Simulationist Light can work? Yes, I think it can, mainly because simulation doesn't always mean realism. That right, so you can do like it depends on what you're trying to simulate, I think. Yes, I think it can. I think it can. I think you have to be sort of ponder. I think that simulationist games are probably going to tend a bit crunchier than lighter on a spectrum, but I think you could probably do it. Um, yeah, yes. You know what's interesting? There was I think one of the Forge folks said that they categorized Vampire as a simulationist game, which I thought was interesting. Which I thought that was interesting. Um, yeah, because that's where my mind went when you mentioned Lady Blackbird and mechs. Oh, interesting. So would you call SJG's Tune a simulation game? It's maybe, maybe, maybe. Because the thing is, for me, it's about right. Like I think one of these big differences is: are you exploring without a set end point? are you trying to get to an endpoint, or are you trying to make a fair challenge, right? And um, I think you could like so like this idea because I was thinking about because back in the day, right? I was like, oh, Vampire is a simulationist game. That doesn't make any sense. But then as we've seen like really heavy narrativist games, like, oh yeah, no, I get it. Vampire, yeah, I get it. Right. I see how Vampire is a simulationist game rather than a narrative game, even though of course you tell stories, but you tell stories in all three styles. You know what I mean? Like it's not like you only tell stories in narrativist games. It's just that how is that game put together? Yeah, because especially as far as SJG goes, tune is pretty light. Yeah. Uh, that's Mr. Jackson if you're nasty. Nasty crunch. Don't mean a thing. Mm, Oh, you nasty crunch. I shouldn't, there's something wrong with me, and I admit it. I admit it. That's, that's fine. It's, yep. Yep. I feel like I just embarrassed myself in public, but that's okay. That's fine. You know what? We're just gonna leave it at that, and we're gonna pretend like nobody noticed what happened, but it did. It happened. Let me see. What else do I tell you? So I'm doing a thing. I'm gonna tell you. I'm doing a thing. I haven't put it on. Like I just found out about it. We just confirmed it. But we love you anyway. Says Rissa. Crunch says, "Is the thing wrong with you that every single thing you think links back to music some way?" Yes. Yes, that is what the thing is wrong with me. Because if so, that's wrong with me too. Well, I'm glad we both have the same thing wrong with us because honestly, everything does link back to music for me somehow, some way, and I can't. I just don't think I can stop it. That's it. Need another Jedi Mycin dose. Oh, okay. Look. There's a thing that's not currently on my calendar, but I'm going to put it on my calendar pretty soon, so that you know about it. I'm doing another game on Saturday, Sunday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, 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 Sunday. I checked. It's Sunday. So there is a group, uh, and they are. Hold on. I'm going to bring this up for you because this way you can see it, and this way I know what I'm talking about. No, I'm not. Sometimes I am glitching. Sometimes this is a true thing. Where is it? Media Kit. No. Uh, Game Changer. Here it is. So there is a company called Game Changer, and they are doing a. Ooh, see, I can just do this and I can show it to you. Check it out. Watch this. Are you ready? Let me just do this. Woo! Okay, that's too big, but so on Sunday, I'll just put this here for the moment. There's going to be a charity stream uh, on Game Changer, which is tour guide games. They're doing a big stream from 2 to 10 p.m. on Sunday, and I'm going to be in their 8 to 10 p.m. slot. So it's a charity stream for military mental health, and like everybody's a veteran who's playing in some way, and so they asked me to be there. And so Sunday after the last episode of the Last Ditch the 40K show at 8 p.m. I'm going to be doing this charity stream. So, you know, you should all show up if you want. I mean, you don't have to, you know, it's your it's a you do you. But you could go and get there. Um let's see. When are you moving? He's doing one someday. I think I have not yet. I'm waiting to sign leases and all of that. Cool, Hawkeye. I want to do a thing for Veterans Day, but I'm not going to think about that just yet. I've got to go and sign some leases. I've sent out some messages, and I'm waiting to hear back from people. And my lease is up here July 1st, so I'm probably moving sometime around then, sort of end of July. And when that happens, I mean, I think my last outside stream day is like the third week of June. So that last week in June is I'm probably going to go dark, pack up things, and head out. I might need to, depending, I might need to drive some boxes back up to my storage unit in Massachusetts, then come back down here and then drive out. But it'll all be like the last week of June, first week of July is probably that sort of like 2 week time period. Um, cool. Yes, Hawkeye. I will. I will, as a matter of fact. I just want to do something on Veterans Day. So that's what, November? I'm not thinking about it yet, but I want to do something. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I want to do something cool. I can't say what it is, but I'm going to do something. And I'm excited for the prospects. So, but I want to do something. Look, whatever it is, it's going to be cool and unexpected because that's what I like to do with my life are cool, unexpected things. I wanted to tell you another thing. Look, there's a thing like we're gonna play, but I'm also just what's the word? Stalling for another minute, 20 seconds. Hawkeye says, I hope to someday DMGM for vets to help with PTSD in the future. Oh, that would be very cool. That would be very cool. Um, so wait, what was it? Oh yeah. So one of the things I really would like to do in June is to do another charity stream where I do a music history lecture like I did last year in June. I did the that lecture last June, and it's now a year, so I'd like to do another one. But I need to work out lawyer stuff because you know how they are with DCMA and all that business, and it what I'm doing would 100% be fair use, but you know how they are, they don't care because they use automated bots to just flag things. So I went and I just sent out a message finally to a new lawyer that I saw online who is an intellectual property lawyer over in Minneapolis. She does some video essays that are very cool. And I thought that I would go and contact her. I haven't heard back from her yet. So I should probably also send a message to Ian Corzine and this other person that people told me about. And I should probably just send those two because I just want to get like a bit of a consult before I do the stream and have, like 15, 16 songs on that stream. Just before I do it, I would like to just check in on just to get some decent language for the inevitable muting that will happen so that when I dispute it, I will have, good legal language because I really, really would like to do another one of my music history streams in June before I move. That would make me super, super happy. But I'm just waiting to hear back. So what I'm trying to tell you is I have been doing my job. I've been contacting people. Now I'm just waiting to hear back from them. Flounder of the 12 said, I hope you can get some sort of waiver so you don't have a problem as you're doing the stream. See, but here's the problem, Flounder. Even if I went and got the rights and paid, a couple $1,000 or more, a couple, maybe depending on, they might ask for $20,000, $30,000 per song, which of course I do not have. They would still flag it because they have automatic bots that just go through and flag any kind of recognizable sounds, even if you have the license. So they flag it, and then you'd have to go back and say, no, I paid $500,000, so I'm allowed to do this. And then they would then hopefully unflag it. But I should not have to pay that at all because this is clearly fair use for educational and also criticism purposes. But they don't have real people doing this. They have bots doing it. So that's how those things work. It's a sin they don't have a way to do all this before their stream so no mute happens. It doesn't. The thing is, they don't. It's not in their best interest to do anything, right? Like it's in their best interest as Twitch or YouTube to just auto flag and auto mute everything and then let everybody else sort it out because then they can't get in trouble. As long as they just auto mute everything, even if you have permission. What was it? Krellin mentioned this, right? Metallica was doing a concert on Twitch, I believe it was, and their stream was muted because it was copyrighted material, even though it was copyrighted by them. But that's not how it works. It would not be cost effective to auto flag and have to do the work for those who want to be muted. It would not be cost effective to auto flag and have to do the work for. Yeah, so like basically, they just auto flag everything and auto mute everything, and then it is. But not only is it cost effective, because the thing is, it's not. If they auto mute everything, then they can show that they're doing their due diligence, and so that they Twitch or YouTube will not be sued by the record companies. Only the person who put the music up there will be sued by the record companies. So it's their way of basically not taking any responsibility, of saying like, this is not our responsibility. Even so, right? So, and this is how you get a situation where Metallica gets muted when they're playing their own music, right? Because everything just auto mutes without checking whether or not it's even, you know, it's ridiculous. So what I'm trying to do is get access to a lawyer to get, basically what I'm hoping to get is good language for a rebuttal, because I'm sure whatever I'm doing will be flagged. And then I can then write a rebuttal back saying, hey, even though here's my fair use, according to, you know, this court case and that court case. Yeah. Automation is only suitable for simple repetitive tasks, but some jerk in Silicon Valley decided to ignore the simple part of that and started using automation on complex repetitive tasks. Yeah. Where no judgment is being used. And that makes me sad. So y'all, while we're here, I am going to just put on the you know, the stream. Whoop. Let's see if it'll go. We'll see. Okay, I think we're here. Y'all, I just want to tell you I did this thing. So anyway, look, I really want to do it. So I just want to get some good language. So I reached out to this one lawyer, and I should probably reach out to two more. I'm sure it'll cost like, you know, $500 for a consult or something like that. But I will feel better having consulted with a lawyer that I can name check when I do my dispute. And all this is still happening even after a judge literally ordered Google to proactively consider fair use in decisions. Yeah. Yes. Even though there was a court case recently that said that React videos are 100% fair use because they're transformative. And I'm just saying that React videos do way less in terms of new stuff than what I do in my channel. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. And then some jerk in the EU Commission decided that it's a good idea to make that automation Really, Gondlar? Why? Okay, if you remember where we were last time, I am in a super bad spot because I am exhausted. Can I do a snow shelter? I cannot do a snow shelter. Okay, well, okay. So we are going to try real hard to... We're going to just try to go. This is not going to be easy because we are exhausted, and we're going to, yeah, I'm going to, I think I have some coffee. No, oh, pork and beans. I'm just going to eat I'm going to eat the pork and beans because it's going to go bad. Try to get some coffee. Hopefully this will get me, look, this is bad. I don't think I have any. Why don't I not have any coffee? Come on. I should have some coffee, right? Coffee? Look, I've got all this coffee right here. Oh, I think I actually have to cook it. Yeah, so I think I need to make some coffee, everybody. I don't know if I'll actually make it out of here if I don't make coffee. So we're gonna just start a fire. I'm not quite certain why my chance of success is so low here, but we're gonna do it and see what we can do. Here we go. Yeah, you're in a super bad spot. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. You're always in a super bad spot, says Krellin. Good thing the military never dropped you behind enemy lines. Or maybe that would be good. Is Twitch Sing still a thing? No. They got rid of it. They did. They got rid of it. Yeah, and I'm a little sad.
Pretty well.
Yeah, I'm gonna add some fuel, some reclaimed wood. That'll get me 37 minutes, and I'm gonna just cook some coffee because I I clearly... Okay, okay, quick. We're gonna do coffee. Tin of coffee, because clearly I am in a real bad way when it comes to this coffee situation. Here. Okay. I feel like if all I'm gonna do is drink the coffee, and once I drink this coffee, I will probably, I mean, look, people, it's a bad situation. Yeah, look, I hope the coffee situation will get me, because look at my little eyeball. I am in a bad way, eyeballs. So, you know, you know how it is. What was I thinking? 'Cause there were some things I wanted to tell you. Look, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had coffee in this game yet. I haven't, so I don't actually know how much it'll give me, but I hope... Yeah, I do have more than one tin of coffee. I just hope it'll give me enough boost that I can just get to a place where I can sleep, because I'm afraid that I will die from lack of sleep. Let's just drink it. Hey, drinking my cup of coffee. Yeah. Okay. That was good. Let's have another cup of coffee while we're here. We're gonna just have two, because, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have two, because I'm a little concerned about, how little fatigue I have left. And, I'm gonna just take this. Okay. I don't think I drank it. I think I just took it, which is fine. Okay. My eyeballs are in a bad way today because of allergies. I am so sorry because of those allergies. I wish that were not the case. I hope you can't... I've got a little fan going. I hope you can't hear it. But I don't know if you can or not. Y'all, there are things I really want to do in the month of June. Oh, good, you can't hear it. Excellent. That means that my mic has got pretty good noise canceling, and I'm happy for it. Look, I think we can do it. We're gonna just have this coffee, drink... No, don't die. Don't die. Campfire, 2 minutes. Don't die. Okay, I think we can do this. Like, it'll be like... Okay, and drink it. Okay. This was very close. Okay. We are going to leave now, even though it's getting dark. Why is this my life? This is... Okay. We have... I feel like we might have enough fatigue to get out of here. I hope. Merry month of June. So... I'm a little over encumbered. You know how it is. It's not a big deal. So, we're going to end Kolos this week. So, this is the last episode of Season 3 of Kolos this week. I've got some things I want to do, because you know I'm hosting Critical Role tonight at 10, and I'm going to work lurk. I'm going to watch, but also I've got some things I've got to do for tomorrow. And I hope to get a lot of errands done tomorrow. You just have to get back to those trailers. This is exactly right. I just have to get back to those trailers. And if I can get back to those trailers before I pass out, I can sleep for a very long time period. I think I can make it, right? I think those 2 cups of coffee will get me there. Also, how over encumbered am I? Oh, I'm really over encumbered. That's interesting. Huh, fascinating. So, cool. Super over encumbered. Awesome. Why? I don't know.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Oh, wait. Let me, drop that. And, it's because I've got this rope that I probably... Like, I've got some heavy things that I clearly am going to need. And... I can't you know what? I'm not going to worry about this right now. I'm just going to move and try to get as far as we can is what I'm going to do. Also, it just feels like I'm moving so slowly. I suppose the answer to why the EU did this is a combination of big labels and media outlets lobbying enough to get what they want. Yep. And politicians not understanding technology enough to understand what they just signed into law. We'll see where this leads to. The law will become effective in 2 months, I think. Hey, Nymeria, that's awful, Gondlar. And the thing that always gets me is people are like, but we're trying to protect the artist. And I was like, if we're trying to protect the artist, why is the copyright length the entire life of the artist plus 70 years? Why is that? Because then they're dead for 70 years. And you know, the copyright term was originally 25 years from the time of publication. And they've just been making it longer and longer and longer. And it wasn't the artists, for the most part, lobbying for that. It was Disney. It was like, you know, corporations who have work for hire, right? Because Disney doesn't care about the rights of the animators who drew Snow White. Side note, that's all I'm saying. So I am skeptical of the, oh, but think about the artist, because I don't think they do think about the artist. Also, that tree is very interesting to me. I wonder if I could climb up it. I should not even be thinking about that. I shouldn't. So, look, we're gonna finish City of Light and Shadow this week. Next week, I'm doing, on Friday, we're doing a game of Necrobiotic on my channel. It'll be run by Penny for a Tale, GM'd by Penny for a Tale, and it will be Dot and I playing, which I think will be really cool. Which gives me June, and I want to do something in June, right, for the channel, Foxhole stuff. I would like to do a fundraiser, but I need to hear back from the lawyers. And I would like to do maybe something like we'll see. But I want to get some kind of gaming in on, you know, this month on the channel. Oh, Half Hours, have you played it yet? Because I'm very excited. Also, I hope we don't run into any more wolves while we're here. You have not? Oh, yeah, but I'm really excited to play it. It uses a deck of cards. And that's very cool. Also, this week is also the last week for The Last Ditch. So by the end of this week, I'll be done with City of Light and Shadow. Let's look at our map and see if, because we're here, this is the destroyed lookout. The big question is, do we see if we can make our way this way? That seems like a long way. Or we should probably just we're just going to go to that logging camp is what we're going to do. Because even though there might be a way out this way, which is very interesting to me. Oh, I will see you for Critical Role. Like, I feel like we might be able to get out this way. And I'm really interested in doing that. But it also looks like it might be a dead end. So we should probably just go this way where we know there's that logging camp, because I'm so tired. It's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking, by the way, I'm going to have some chips or something small, like this can of tomato soup. Just trying to get some stuff. We need to stop meeting with this. Nymeria streams always meet. Always. Okay. Yeah, this is slow, but I think that if I'm I think this is the smart move. It's like wandering all around, but you know. Speaking of which, I think I put up those rabbit traps back near the house because I was starving. And I don't know if those rabbits are still good, but we'll find out when we get there. I'm a little worried about it. This is what happens when I take a sick day. I catch all the streams. Oh, yeah. I was watching something really interesting. It was a video essay on Well, it wasn't really a video, so kind of like a review on Degrassi Junior High, if you know it. So Degrassi Junior High was a Canadian TV show in the 80s that was like, you know, about kids in junior high. And then after Degrassi Junior High, there was Degrassi High. And then many years later, there was like the Degrassi The Next Generation, which had Drake in it. And there's probably more Degrassi that exists in the world. But I watched Degrassi Junior High and Degrassi High when I was a kid. And I loved it. I thought it was great. And this person is doing a review of did a review of Degrassi Junior High, and I learned an interesting fact, which I'm going to share with you for anyone who might have seen it and be interested because I find it interesting. So, one was that one of the tenets of the show was that the kids would solve their own problems. So they did not want adults coming in and solving problems for them. So it was all about the kids solving their own problems, which I thought was cool. But now this was very interesting to me. I thought, okay, we've got a bit of a way to go before we hit that logging camp. And it's getting dark, but we're going to make it. We're going to make it. But here's the other thing that I thought was so cool. One, of course, that they wanted to get people who actually looked like kids, so they didn't have like 18-year-olds playing junior high students, which is what happens in US TV. But they also did not have a traditional wardrobe and makeup department. What happened is that they had the kids wear their, like, basically choose their own clothes and do their own makeup, so that what the kids were wearing in the show is what kids were wearing rather than what some costumer who was an adult thought that kids were wearing, which I thought was super cool. And I did not know that about Degrassi. So that's a bit of a trivia fact about Degrassi Junior High that, okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so hey everybody, there are wolves running around right now. At this point, it's getting real dark. I would take out my lantern, but I am not going to because I need to keep this gun on me, clearly because there are wolves. And I'm very concerned about this wolf situation. I'm getting closer to this logging camp. We just have to we're gonna wander around in the dark. We just have to get there. We're gonna get there. And we won't die, everyone. This is, okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Wolf. Oh, no! Sorry, oh gosh! It wasn't scared by me. I had a gun and everything, and it wasn't scared. That's bad. Okay, well, not great, everybody.
First aid.
Yeah, I know I need first aid. Like, I know that, and I'm bleeding, and people. Okay, blood loss. Treatment. Okay, where's my blood loss? Wolf bite. Oh gosh. An infection risk. Oh no. Give me quick, first aid. Wait. Okay, here, I've got some bandages. Blood loss. Quick. Gosh. And then also, this is bad, everybody. It's bad. It's bad. Yep, okay, it's great. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep moving as best we can. This is not ideal. I hope you know what we're gonna do? Sorry. We're gonna save. We're gonna save right now. You know, it's we're gonna do that. We're gonna just save. Yep. And we're gonna just hope we can get. I hope I'm not like smelly full of blood right now. Also, wolves should not attack me because I'm their friend. You know, that's yeah. What was interesting about this person was this person I don't think is from the 80s, but like
Something is sapping my energy.
something is sapping your energy. Is it that you're a whiner? Could that be it? And that you always complain about the fact that I make you carry too much stuff because you're a whiner? This would be my take on it. All right, how close are we? Okay, we're getting... look, we are really close to this logging camp. We are almost there. If we can just get there. We can sleep. How are you the wolf's friend? You keep throwing rocks at them. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, wait, are you saying that the cooked wolf meat does not scream wolf's friend to you? Let's play a game of Donald Downer. Look, I don't know what that red symbol on the side that looks like a blood gash means. It probably means that I'm, you know, upset about something. But look, we are so close. I think we're just around the corner from this camp. We're gonna make it. Oh! People, if you've never watched Degrassi Junior High, can I remember the theme song? Wake up in the morning feeling so shy and lonely. Gee, I gotta go to school. I don't think I can make it, don't think I can take it. I wonder what I'm gonna do. But then I look around, I see that someone is smiling right at me. Wait, someone's talking to me. Hey, I made a new friend. All you need is to believe. Something. All you need is to believe. Be honest with yourself. Forget your fears and doubts. Come on, give us a try at Degrassi Junior High. That's how the song goes. That's in case you wanted to know. Look, we are here. We are at this camp. We are going to enter one of these buildings where there's a bed, and we're going to go to sleep. And wolves will not kill us. And life is going to be great. This is what I think. Okay. Okay, well, this door's locked, so we're not going to go into this one. We're going to go over here. I always am nervous that the wolves are going to go and kill me. You know what I mean? Like, this is just a concern of mine. Maybe my concern is unfounded, but yeah. Hey, Prax, are you still here? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's just, real quick, let's just light what we got here. Oh, look, okay. This is great. There is a bed. We're gonna go to sleep for like 9 hours. Oh. Oh. Do you feel better? Because I do. I feel much better about this. And then we'll eat food, because we're clearly famished. We'll stay in bed for like 1 more hour. When we wake up, I bet it'll be light. Light? Wake up. Look at that. See? This is great. All we got to do now is just eat this fresh wolf meat, which is tasty, and then we just...
anything for a drink right now.
I know. You should relax. We'll go and like have some Stacy's grape soda, which will hydrate us. Look. This. We're in a good way now, and then we'll just go and drink all this water. Look at that. I'm feeling. We have a lot of wolf meat on us, by the way, everybody. Just thought I'd share that. Yeah, I really should save. But before we do, why don't we just check out our clothing and see how we're doing? You know, like, do we need to repair things? Because maybe that wolf chomped on us a little bit and we might need to repair things. I don't know. See? Anino Gaming! Anino, what do you... Hey, Anino, what are you playing right now, by the way? We actually look pretty decent when it comes to... we still are carrying a lot, but I bet I can drop... I bet I have things I can drop. I'm going to sharpen this for a moment. Yeah. What are you playing TTRPG was? What you got? Oh, wow. It takes a while to sharpen that, didn't it? Oh. My hatchet is really blunt, and it takes a while to sharpen, a lot longer than I thought. Well, uh, let's leave it at that for the moment. And let's see if we can perhaps dump some stuff. Like, I bet we have... Look, we have 3 cans and we don't need 3. So we'll just drop 1, which wasn't a whole lot. What is this? Emergency stim. Oh. Hey. Great. I'm feeling great about many of these things that are happening to us right now. Also, let's go. Let's get out of here. They're kind of on hold while Simon heals. Oh, but Sentinels of the Universe, Cyberpunk Red, and Scions. How do you like Sentinels of the Universe? I've played the card game. Okay. All right. So here we are. We do not have the keys to that lodge, which bugs me. So here's my question for you all. Do you think we try to go all the way around here and follow this path down, and see if we can get somewhere interesting from here? Or do you think we go the way we've already been, walk all the way around and follow the train tracks? Following the train tracks is how we've already been, and that seems less exciting than exploring. So let's just do that. I should probably be carrying less stuff, though. Oh, well. Did I save? No. But I'm going to save right now. Sentinels of the Universe, what system does that use? Look at this. I'm feeling fine. We're going to go and explore that place we came. Maybe we can find something new. I will try not to pick up new things. I'll try. I'm enjoying it. It's got all the right stuff for a roleplay focused game, which is what I wanted out of a superhero game. Oh, good. What kind of stuff does it have? Tell me. I want to know. I'm interested. Also, Anito, I know a lot of people really like Masks. I've never played it, though. It's powered by the Apocalypse. You should tell me if you've played it, if you like it. Thing I'm interested in. It's funny, I've played a lot of... This looks very snowy. I don't know if we're making the right choice, everybody. But you know what? This is the choice we're making, so... This may not be the right choice, but it is our choice. And when I get full, when I get hungry, I'll just eat more wolf meat. Because finally, I'm in a really good spot. Also, why did that wolf keep attacking me when I shot at it? It should have not, in my opinion. Okay. So I feel like we should keep going this way a little bit. I mean, look, I don't know where we're going. I don't know where we're going to end up. But I am interested, even though we've got terrible visibility. But I'm interested in seeing if there's something new or interesting this way, even though they're probably just wolves. So I was saying that I've played a lot of superhero games, even though the superhero genre is not, like, my fave. Which I think is interesting. Like, because I played, mean, starting back in the day, I played DC Heroes, Marvel Heroes, Champions, Villains and Vigilantes, Mutants and Masterminds, Aberrant, GURP Supers. Like, I've played a lot of supers. In no bears, Rissa. No bears. No. I reject bears as a thing. Do not want bears. Okay. We're gonna keep going and see what we can find. I had a weird Twilight 2000 campaign idea. A bunch of PC transgender soldiers band together to get home safely. Lots of raids on pharmacy and fighting European transphobia. So would it be set in the current day? Say more. But bears are your friends. They just want to hug you. They do. They want to hug me. I feel like they want to hug me in a bad way. I'm glad you play so much superhero stuff because that's how we met. Oh my gosh. Also, we did. We met. Let me add that one. We played Fate Supers as well. Which was I played a lot of supers. And that is how I met. That is how I met my buddy. Shawl Tails. Also known as Origami Shuriken. But that's the thing. I have almost no visibility going on right now. I'm not a big fan of superheroes, which is probably not true. I like, I'm not sure if it's based on any other type of game, but one of the elements I like is the principles mechanic. It adds unexpected twists to rolled outcomes. Anino, could you say more about the principles mechanic? What is the mechanic and how does it work? I would like to know more. Cormac says, yeah, I'll bend the setting a bit to let trans serve in 2000. Serve in 2000. Right, yes. So what you want basically is a campaign of trans folks shooting transphobes, right? You want a good sort of wish fulfillment game where you run around shooting transphobes, I assume. But I suppose they wouldn't even have to be service members if you didn't want them to be. They could just be like vigilante trans people who are not in the service, if that were more exciting. How am I doing? All right, again, I don't know if this is going to get us anywhere useful, but how about if we have some tomato soup? And maybe that will be just a little bit of tomato soup. And then also just dumping a can because I don't need all those cans. And look, I'm even way less encumbered than I was before. Yeah, because I was thinking, Chromatic, a bunch of people who might, like, I imagine there are a bunch of people who would like to play the game, who are sort of, like, radically inclined, but most people I know who are radically inclined hate the military and may not want to play people who are service members. So, right, if you want a really good radical trans folks shooting the man, you may not want to make the military. Just a thought. Especially if you want to get like a lot of really good radical players, you may not want to make the military. Okay, look, I don't know if we can find our way through here, but I'm gonna try. We will just see if there is something out here besides bears and wolves. Lions and tigers and bears. Yeah. I hope we don't run into a dead end. I mean, look, but this is a place, right? Wherever we're headed, it is an actual place. So we're just gonna Excelsior. We're gonna find out where it goes. Yeah, I expect lions and tigers aren't native to your location. Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. I also did not take a bedroll with me again. Well. See, I think if we keep going, we might be able to find a way to our left, is what I'm thinking. Is my thought. That there might be a passage? I really feel like it is possible that there is a passage here. Perhaps. I don't know. And look, let's just find out. Let's find out if this will take us somewhere or whether or not we're going to die. Anino says, if I remember correctly, I had to make a roll to overcome a challenge where I was trapped in a room filled with gas. Oh, okay. I just sprained my ankle. Give me a second, everybody. I just sprained my ankle. And I'm going to need to treat that with a bandage. And I'm also sort of running out of bandages. But... great. I think I might also be in pain. So, yep. Apparently I fell, which, whatever. Rude. So do you think this is telling us that we cannot climb this route? Or do you think it's telling us that we can? I am curious. If you're surprised by that sprained ankle, you aren't paying attention. It's like, because I kind of feel like maybe we can climb, or we can't. That is also a possibility, that perhaps we cannot climb this way, and we just have to go this other way. So let's see. My character's principle is principle of a veteran, which means he's clear-headed under intense combat situations. I succeeded, but not enough for a complete success. Oh my goodness. So it triggers the minor twist of the principle, which is what affected you emotionally about the current conflict. So I had to improvise a reaction there, which ended up being a brief flashback story. Oh. I think what it is that I should not be climbing is really what's going on. I should probably stop climbing. Let's fix my wrist. And take more painkillers. And that's great. And then let's maybe not crawl up the side of a mountain that might kill me. So we've decided not to climb up the side of a mountain. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like everything's okay and nothing is bad. So, right. Also, why don't we just maybe eat some more wolf meat? Just, and then drink more fluids. And, boom. Look at that. And I bet we're even less encumbered now than we were before. I'm a little concerned that we traveled all of this way. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to get through this area at all, actually. We might have to go all the way back. But at least we explored. I just wish the visibility had been better. Like I said earlier, this feels like wandering around in Firewatch, but in white instead of everything's on fire, red, orange. That's fair. That's fair. And I clearly don't think we can go this way. I mean, I will keep trying. I will keep trying. But did you feel like, I'm just saying, they're kind of scary possible. Like, I always felt like there was a serial killer waiting for me in Firewatch, but then there wasn't. And I also feel like I should be able to go this way, but I bet that I can't. Yeah, look at this. See, yeah, we can't do it, folks. We're gonna have to go all the way around. I don't think there's a way. That's only because you never met up with Delilah. She was 100% serial killer. That's probably true, actually. I could see that for her. I could see her being a serial killer. So I don't think we can get down from that lookout the other way. So I think we have to go all the way around. And that's what we're going to do. We tried. But I suppose it's fine. Anyway, look. I tend to like low-powered superheroes. Like, you know, people on the ground. That sort of level of superheroes. At least once she had half a bottle to kill. And she probably murdered people. Yeah, so we tried, but now we're gonna have to go all the way around, and hopefully we can get not murdered by wolves on the process of going back around. Also, there's apparently a logging key somewhere, and I don't know where to find it. But, although this is beautiful. Did I ever tell you? No, I don't think you did tell me about John Doe. You should tell me more, and then I'll know. Like Daredevil, Batman? No, I mean more like 20s pulp superheroes, like maybe the Shadow. I mean, I suppose the Batman is close enough. I just don't like Batman. My hero whose only power was that every time he died, he woke up naked in a dumpster behind a Wendy's. The same way. No, you didn't tell me about that, John Doe. Oh. I don't know. I basically like superheroes who have almost those supernatural powers, or if they do, they're very low. I suppose that works, yeah. I offered my D&D players a chance to take a campaign U-turn and play superheroes in Baldur's Gate. Oh. Spider-Man, Batman, although I don't like Batman. I find him too fascist for my taste. Creepy. The Shadow. Yeah. No, he is a billionaire. Ooh, can we dig into Fascist Batman? Yes. Where are you? Why are you... Okay. All right. The Phantom. Yes, the Phantom. Absolutely. Why? What was that wolf running from, by the way, do you think? What do you think that was? What do you think that was? Also, I kind of forgot how to reload. Oh, that was it. Yeah. Well, that's he does have a lot of points in wealth. Well, the thing is, I think that low power is tricky, right? I think low power is tricky. Because you might be able to build some super overpowered powers for not a lot of points that are like the ability to fly is pretty cheap, but the ability to fly feels pretty high powered to me. Panicking into the fog is a bad survival instinct. Yeah. Leave get story, gentlemen. Yep. Mm-hmm. Your turn, my turn. Tell me your thoughts on Fascist Batman. Tell me your thoughts about Fascist Batman. I don't know why there's background music. I don't know why the background music is sad. I have a lot of concerns about what's happening right now. We have to make our way all the way here and around. Back to the train tracks, which is terrible. Terrible. I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned. Oh, speaking of that, I just watched a video essay on the new superhero movies and their treatment of the villains, and how a lot of villains are like radical leftists, sort of, like, or at least they purport to be, like Bane, the Border Smashers, the Flag Smashers. Yeah, you know, Poison Ivy is an environmentalist. That a lot of like the evil villains basically espouse left-wing causes and then are then defeated by our superheroes. Yeah. He definitely has this weird sort of shut-in thing going on. I'm still trying to figure out why we need a Cruella movie. Yeah, my character is pretty emo. That is a true thing about him. Well, a lot of people really like Cruella de Vil. I just think I think that they probably should not make it now because this generation does not want to have anything to do with animal cruelty. And so they, like... We've had a number of, like, revisit, reimagine villains. And people like to reimagine their villains, but Cruella is not one that I think that these two more current generations want to reimagine in any kind of a way. The Joker, yes. They will like the Joker, but they will not like Cruella de Vil. And that's just kind of the way we are. This is where we're at, right? Like, you murder Robin. Robin's a human being. We're fine with you. You murder a dog. We don't like you. So I don't think there's any way that a Cruella movie could actually do well in our current political climate. So this is a spoiler for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So stop reading if you care. But the end of that is basically stopping the villain, rescuing her politician hostages, and then on live TV telling those hostages she's not wrong, though. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh. Oh. I heard that Falcon and the Winter Soldier did a better job of it than a lot of the other versions. So, right? So that's something heartening. Because, that Batman movie with Bane, that was rough. Where they're like, basically Occupy Wall Street are the villains, and I was like, oof. What's going on here? What's going on here? Like, not liking the 1% makes you a bad guy? Let's, okay, well, it's a black shirt by a black creator, so it feels genuine. Oh, nice. I really do need to see it. I need to see it. Batman has crazy amounts of enemies who are specifically targeting him all the time. This is true. He does. Oftentimes because he kind of specifically targets them. So I would like to get off of this ridge, and I'm concerned about that. I can't really attest for its actual genuine position of privilege, but it felt less gross than a lot of those things would be. Yeah, because that's the thing. A lot of them just feel really gross. You know what I mean? Do you think I can make it off here without breaking an ankle? Let's try. Hello. Don't break an ankle. Don't break an ankle. Thank you. Okay. I did not break an ankle. One other thing about Batman. Yeah, Mackenzie is just like it's a wreck. Mackenzie just needs to stop being so all the time with his Mackenzie-ness. It's very frustrating. That's an MRE that I really should eat at some point, but let's maybe just get a soda. I'm just gonna get a soda for now. Yeah, it's old. It's Mackenzie Phillips. It's an old hockey injury. Probably. All right. So I feel like we can probably make it to someplace safe. You know, going the official way as we're supposed to go. Down the train tracks. It's fine. It's fine. I wanted to find some kind of cool way around it. However, I don't care. Yeah, no, I just never really been into Batman. And I know everybody loves Batman. They love Batman. They love Batman. They love Batman. People love Batman. They kind of love Batman in ways that make me feel a little uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Not everybody, but some people love Batman in ways that make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. And I'm like, ugh. Just like Krellin hates Batman. Thank you, Krellin. In the same way that people like the Punisher in ways that make me feel uncomfortable, and also Wolverine in ways that make me feel uncomfortable. They also really loves his rogue ally. Yeah, you're a Superman guy. Yeah, I like Superman. I wish. I worry about vigilantes. The thing about Superman, right, is that Superman, like, saves people and does a lot of work on natural disasters, right? There's like, what does Superman do? Superman saves people from oil spills and natural disasters and kittens up trees. And Batman doesn't really do that. Batman's like a vigilante, right? In a way that is, makes me uncomfortable. Charles tells us Wolverine makes me uncomfortable sometimes. Yeah. Though actually my favorite hero right now is Captain America, specifically the guy that's Captain America officially right now in the MCU. Oh, nice, 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 nice. How about X people? So your turn, my turn. I need to give you full disclosure here because I need to be honest with you about everything. Oh, hey, look, there's some vegetation that is yellow and not white. As a kid growing up, I was a DC kid and not a Marvel kid. And I don't have anything against Marvel. Like, I don't think it's bad. I don't hate Marvel. I'm not like, Marvel's the devil. Get out. And DC's better. That's not, like, I feel like everybody enjoy your joy. You know, like, whatever joy you got, love it. I will not yuck your yum. I don't like Batman either, says Anino. The Batman fanatics that make me cringe are the ones who start talking about how Batman can beat anyone. Anino. Anino, why are you triggering me right now? And by that I mean, me too. It bugs me so much when people are like, oh, Batman could totally beat up Superman. I was like, he couldn't though.
This'll come in handy.
Like, I don't mean to, like, I'm just saying that he couldn't. That's not... Superman is like, yeah, but Batman is the world's greatest detective. He's super smart. So therefore, he'd be completely lined in kryptonite, and he'd be able to just punch out Superman in one punch. And then he'd just like, and I was like, oh, come on. Do we have to do that? Like, do we have to do that? Come on. Favorite hero for me, Storm, during the period where she lost her powers. Oh, interesting. Least favorite thing, when they turned her into a child for a while. Oh, yeah. Batman can only beat up Superman because his superpower is narrative fiat, and that superpower is stupid. Mm-hmm. Yes. Honesty for honesty, I sadly didn't grow up viewing any comics. They weren't in the Sunday Ed. I read Sunday Edition comics. So like my comics, Prince Valiant, yeah, Prince Valiant. So I was a DC kid versus a Marvel kid, but not because I feel like Superman's better than Spider-Man or whatever. But the only reason why I was a DC kid versus a Marvel kid was because DC had non-superhero comic books, whereas Marvel really didn't. So when I was a kid, I would read The Witching Hour, The House of Mystery, The House of Secrets. Mostly I was reading horror comics that were like Charlton and then DC. Or I would read... what else? I would read Sword and Sorcery comics, because DC had Arion, Lord of Atlantis, Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld, and Warlord. Also Camelot 3000, so I'd read those. So for the most of the 80s, I was favoring DC because they had non-superhero comic books. They also had The Shadow, which I read. I was reading, in terms of Marvel, I read the original run of Ghost Rider that had Johnny Blaze. I read that. Gosh, DC also had The Watchmen. I think I can get through this. I don't think I need to go to the camp, by the way. I think I probably have enough energy to make it back to the old trapper's place. I think. I'm pretty sure. So I need... What do I need to do? Work through the survival school lessons. Okay. Well, sounds great. Did that. But do you know what secrets lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows. Yes. I've been more of a Marvel person. I felt I could connect to Marvel's universe than DC's. I didn't start branching out from superhero books until my 20s, and I pretty much dove into a lot of indie titles. Yeah, I will say that the books that when I was, for a lot of people, their books were the X books. That was like the books that they gravitated towards. My friends were reading X-Men, and they got really mad about what happened with Jean Grey with the Dark Phoenix saga. But for me, my version of the X-Men, like what I was reading when everybody else was reading the X-Men, I was reading George Perez's New Teen Titans. So while people were reading the X books, I was reading the New Teen Titans. I think basically from the beginning, more or less. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I was into a lot of sword and sorcery and horror. In the early times, in the 80s. And one of the things about the Teen Titans was that I felt like it was, I mean, in that, the Judas Contract, one of the first runs of that one, Tara was having sex with the Slaymaster, and Tara was like, what, 15, 16, 17 years old, 16 probably? And the Slaymaster was a grown-up adult, and that was bad. Basically, it didn't, like, the Teen Titans did not treat us teens as if we were super fragile, and I really appreciated that it was a little bit harder hitting, but it was still about teens. So as a teen, I was into it. It was like yeah, Wolfman and Perez's Run, really strong. I really love those. Oh, you watch cartoons and read novels. I ended up branching out to more, and of course I will say that I was also reading some indie books from the 70s, right? So Vampirella, Rook, Eerie, Creepy. So those, I was also reading those, and those were neither DC nor Marvel. But what I would say is the big turning point for me was everything that I liked got canceled all at the same time, basically. Carlin says, you know, the Teen Titans cartoon on CN kind of sort of implied that Slade and Tara's relationship wasn't exactly Chase 2. Really? Like, nothing a kid would pick up on, but for the audience it was there. Oh, I didn't know that. Because I heard that the cartoon aged them down from like 16, 17, 18 to like 12, 13, and made them much, much younger, is what I was told about the Teen Titans cartoon, was that they made them much, much older. I don't know if that is true, but that's what I was told. Yeah, they're like 12, which made it even ickier. Interesting. Yeah, because that was what I was told. They're all like, it was basically, it was not a teen show. It was a show for tweens. It was a, let's okay, what I need to know, by the way, is how many calories my body is. Okay, so my total calories is 464. Is that true? Or is that how much my deficit is? Let's see. Oh, that seems to be how many calories I have left. Okay, so we're going to find out. Oh, gosh, there's a wolf. Well, that's not great. Yeah, so I was told that the cartoon was, for a slightly different audience than the comic book. All right, so there was a time when basically all the books that I was reading all got canceled at the same time. All right, let's see if we can do it. Let's see what we can do. All right, wolf. All right, here we go. Nope. I tried. I really tried. It came too fast. Came too fast on me. Just, it's fine. It's fine. Came too fast. Came too fast. I was, not... It's my last bandage, everyone. But Oh, wolf bite on the neck. On the neck. Let's see. And I probably am going to need something else. What do I got? Infection risk. Okay, I need to cover my infection risk with... Will that do it? Maybe. Let's see. Okay, we're good. We're gonna save is what we're gonna do. Saving. I think there was a bit of variation because Robin was maybe even younger. Oh, while Cyborg was probably closer to actual comic age. Camelot 3000 was very, very cool. I do have those lichen bandages, which you can use to help with infection. Wandering In says, hey, Wandering In, maybe you'll be a werewolf now? That'd be a twist. Or do you need to drink water out of their paw print in the full moon? Maybe, or you have to have just done bad things. It's unclear. If I were to guess, I think Robin was supposed to be 12. Oh, wow. Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy 13 or 14, Cyborg 15 or 16. Either that or super racist because Cyborg was like twice Robin's size. That's a, I would like to know the answer to that question, as a matter of fact. Hold on, let's get okay, so we just need to keep going. We just need to keep going, and hopefully we won't be killed by wolves. I hope. You looking forward to Sunday? I am. It's do or die. We've got to, on Sunday, we have got to, deactivate those munitions to save the tunnel, get out of there, and, not die, or we do die. I mean, that could also happen. The new Teen Titans occupied a nice niche. I don't feel like Marvel had a good teenage superpowers group until maybe Runaways. Yeah, I mean, people who really wanted teens in the Marvel space, my sense was that they went with Kitty Pryde. Like, there were a couple of the X-Men who were young, right? And that was their joy. There were a couple of years when I read a bit of the 99. Oh. So the big turn for me, right, in my comic book was when Amethyst got canceled, Arion got canceled, Crisis was done. Basically, all the comic books I was reading that were sort of mainstream comic books all got canceled at the same time, which was terrible. And I found Ms. Tree, which was an indie comic book, one of the early indies, one of the first creator-owned comics, actually. And that was a hard-boiled noir detective comic book by Max Allan Collins, who wrote Road to Perdition, and Terry Beattie. And it was super indie. Like, I think it was first on Eclipse, and then it was on, it was like Eclipse. Oh, cool. I will take this. Collect and prepare birch bark to brew restorative tea. Oh, well, yes, I should do that. That will be excellent. The New Mutants were there, yeah, but it hit differently since Cable played a big part. Yeah, that's true. I felt like we're gonna grab this birch bark. I feel like we've just discovered a new thing, and I'm here for it. Nice. All right, hold on. I'm at almost half health. Calories 12. So I feel like our 24, 25 are probably our total caloric load. So that we're not gonna eat. And X-Men Evolution sort of relaunched some of the older ones as teens. So Ms. Tree was this, it was on Dark Horse. I think it was on Eclipse, Dark Horse, then Renegade, and it was this hard-boiled detective. It was very cool. It had because it was like independently done and they had no budget, they had basically one color. So it was like black and white and one color. What the color was would change. Like sometimes some issues were red, some issues were green was the color they had, or blue. And I read that, and that really got me into non-DC Marvel books. So I was reading like Dark Horse Presents. And then I joined the army, and I basically... Where in the meta multiverse belongs Captain Planet? Ooh, a Saturday morning TV show, yeah? Where do you think we are? Oh, all right, well, it's fine. We'll get there. And then I moved from that. I picked up things like Love and Rockets, Maze Agency, Life is Strange. Life is Strange? No, Strange. What was it called? Strange. Something. But then it was Vertigo, right? I was everybody's reading Sandman, but I was reading Shade the Changing Man, and then I was reading 100 Bullets, a lot of crime books. Yeah, I found my way to Marvel UK. They had Captain Britain, which was done by Alan Moore, and that was an amazing run because Captain Britain was an alcoholic and kind of a jerk. And I found his character very fascinating. He quit being Captain Britain for a while because he was pouting. And, you know, but I found his character super, super interesting. And I read that, which meant that when Excalibur happened, I read Excalibur for a while. But Excalibur wasn't as adult as Captain Britain was. It was okay. But I was oh, I'm getting tired. Oh, this is interesting, folks. When I hit, it looks like half of my energy, I start slowing down. Just learned something, by the way. So, learned something. Oh, hey. I feel like I must have... Didn't I set up... Maybe I didn't. I thought I set up rabbit traps, but maybe I didn't. I thought I had. Huh. Well, no, I did. I set up rabbit traps up there. Everybody, I walked the wrong way. We're going to go back up there, and we're going to pick up our rabbits. Because I totally did that. Captain Planet is Hanna-Barbera, so he exists in the same world as Yogi Bear. It's always weird to me when you say you like Captain Britain, because he is definitely not low power. No, who could blame him? He has to watch the Empire crumble. He is not low power, but the current Captain Britain is Psylocke. Oh, well, she was Captain Britain for a brief time period, actually, back in the 80s. When he quit doing the job because he didn't want to do it anymore because he was pouting, she took over. Betsy Braddock took over. This was before she was an Asian woman, when she was still his sister and not somehow turned into an Asian woman in a weird, sketchy way that I was like, what? Because when I was reading Captain Britain, he was Captain Britain, and then she was Betsy Braddock, and then she became Captain Britain, and then because he quit because he was pouting, and then she became Psylocke after that, and then apparently she became so it looks like
What have we here?
I'm going to take it. I'm going to take this. And then she got turned, and then but then I stopped, but I wasn't reading the X books basically. So I that was the last time I saw her. But then it turns out she somehow turned into a Japanese woman and a ninja. I don't know. There was a body swap somehow, which seems kind of sketch to me, but yeah. Yeah, no, she went from being a white British woman to being a Japanese ninja somehow. I don't know if she's still a Japanese ninja or if she's no longer a Japanese ninja, but they did a body swap. I have no idea because that was on the X books and I really cannot say what happened there. But I thought that was a little weird, That was a little weird. Like, I don't know what that is, but it's a little weird. So Krillin, I only read the Captain Britain, the Alan Moore Captain Britain from Marvel UK. I read Excalibur, but I kind of basically stopped reading it because it was... Yeah. So, I think for me, the thing is this. The difference between high and low-powered superheroes is sometimes not actually about their power level. That's a shorthand, I think, in some ways, in that a lot of the high-powered heroes tend to be not psychologically gritty, and I don't tend to find that as interesting. I tend to like superheroes who struggle, who have a hard time, who for whom it's not easy, for whom there's like psychological consequences for the things they do, for whom they have to make hard choices and they don't get to have everything they want. Their superpowers do not necessarily solve their problems for them because they don't necessarily always win. So the current Captain Britain is Betsy Braddock, who has relinquished the Ninja Woman's body and is back. Oh, she's back in her own body. Oh. Yeah. They just body swapped her with a Japanese woman, and I don't know why or how because I was not reading that, but that's what happened. I think because they wanted ninjas. I don't know. I will see you later, Chromatic, for Critical Role. So Quanon is now Psylocke, and Betsy Braddock is no longer Psylocke. Huh. Because now Betsy Braddock is now Captain Britain. So what is dude? What is he doing? Brian? What is he doing right now? By the way, we're going back to our trapper's house, and we're gonna, do a little bit of errands, fixing our clothes. Yeah, now you get a twofer. Yay! Yeah. I got lost somewhere. No, so basically Brian Braddock was Captain Britain. He had a sister, Betsy Braddock, who, Brian Braddock, I'm pretty sure it's Brian. I'm pretty sure his name is Brian. Pretty sure his name was Brian. I cannot guarantee that to be true, but I believe it to be true. I believe it to be true. Anyway, so he's Captain Britain. By the way, we are going to cook water. And we're going to do some cooking right now. We're going to... Oh, I probably need to harvest some stuff. Let me do that while we're here. I feel like we've got rabbits here. Maybe. Don't... Oh, I need to drop off this wolf pelt, by the way. There are things that I need to do. I'm going to drop off some stuff. And then also that. And let's see if we can find these rabbit carcasses that I probably need to deal with in some way. I will try not to let myself get stretched because those rabbits go fast. Here we go. Hey, rabbit carcass. Let's harvest all of the things and then drop them off here in this guy's house because the guy really cares a lot about... Cool. Sweet. So I feel like we did that. And then we'll do this other one. And we're gonna cook everything so we don't, you know what we're doing. We're doing it. Yeah, Ahab's in the corner just watching me. Oh. I apparently am super hungry right now. Apparently harvesting takes it out of you. I'm gonna cook this rancid rabbit. Rancid's not bad, is it? Like, that's not bad. Right? I mean... let's cook. Okay. So, we're a little hungry. We're a little tired. Dude's over there being injured. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna eat the rabbit, the rancid rabbit, and eat it, and it'll be fine. We've got like 32 minutes. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We just have to repair stuff. You could eat the wolf. I could, but I don't know if I want to. Because I'm a little... Let's repair this. Just because I'm a little... I want to... Because I know that the rabbit is going to go bad soon. And I want to be able to sort of, like, clear that up as soon as possible, you know? Repair. This will take... Oh, way too long. We've got 30 minutes until... Oh, hey, it's cooked. Let's eat it. See, I just feel like this is probably the better move right now, is to just cook that rancid rabbit as, as much as I can for the moment. Because those rabbits they're at the rancid spot, and that doesn't seem good. And I feel like if I cook it, it'll be better, Oops. All right, and yeah. So Brian Braddock, at least in Marvel UK, was an alcoholic and like full of privilege and gross, and he was a complainer, and felt like everybody owed him stuff, and he was a bit of a problem. And the book knew it, right? And so at one point in time, he quit. He just like quit being Captain Britain. And so his sister took up the mantle. She became Betsy. She became Captain Britain. And in the process of her being Captain Britain, the Slaymaster, the Killmaster, might have been another Slaymaster, a different Slaymaster, blinded her by poking out her eyes, which was terrible. Captain Britain found out about it. This was like a super intense episode. Captain Britain.
Game.
Oh, the name game. I will tell you what happened. Come on, everybody. I say now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name. I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F. Or an M will appear. And then I say Bo at a B. Then I say the name. Then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain. Then a fee, fi, and a mo. Then I say the name again with an M this time. And there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Coldrake, but Boldrake, banana, fanner, for full Drake, fee, fi, mo, moldrake. Coldrake, the name game. Woo! Spirit fingers. Thank you, Coldrake. Thank you so much. It's a whole year. Yeah, I think you're like Rance is probably bad. I think you're right. You were on a live stream about Moss. Oh, tell me more about that. That seems exciting. 28 minutes until ready. Is there anything I can do in 28 minutes? Yeah, I think there is. I think I can repair this. Oh, where it? Actions. Yeah. Let me repair this. I will tell you what I mean about that, Krellin. So anyway, so like he's like Captain Britain's hanging out with his girlfriend. They're like frolicking on the beach because, he decided he didn't want to go and be Captain Britain anymore. And his sister, Betsy Braddock, ooh, I am really thirsty, but I've got 18 minutes before that's boiled. Awkward. Well, we're gonna just have to be a little thirsty until this is done. And what I thought was moss all over my area is reindeer moss, which is not really moss. Oh no, Captain Britain was. I don't have any soda. I wish I did, because that's irritating. So he is like frolicking with his girlfriend Megan. His eyes turn on fire because he realizes that he realizes what's happening, and like Slaymaster just like pokes out her eyes. It's terrible. So he, like, in his, like, shorts or whatever, swim trunks, flies out to where his sister is and where the Killmaster is, and he sees her, and he just like starts pounding on the Killmaster, and he gets the Killmaster down, and he has this big huge rock over his head, and the Killmaster's like, yeah, look, you're not going to kill me because you're a superhero, and superheroes don't kill people, so and then Captain Burton just slammed the rock right into the Slaymaster's head, just killed him. And that was super intense. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to drink water real quick. I'm going to drink that water. Excuse me, because I need to drink. Yeah, it was super, super intense. And the thing is that that was really the sort of thing that I was... By the way, I'm going to just get a little bit more water here. And that was something that was, like, valuable to me as a kid, as a younger person, is that I just kind of don't like 4-color comic book heroes. I don't find them all that interesting. I'm going to repair more of my clothes. And I think the best way to put this is, when it comes to high power, low power, to be really, really upfront about it. What I really mean is this. It's the difference between realist and idealist spy genres, right? Like, let me repair that. Yeah, the comics could leech a lot of depth out of stories. Yeah, wasn't that the Alan Moore era? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And that's the only Captain Britain that I liked. The Captain Britain that I liked was the Alan Moore era. That's the one that I liked. When Captain Britain left Alan Moore and went into the regular comics, I found it less exciting. I was less excited about that, to be honest. So I really only liked Captain Britain during the Alan Moore era. Yeah, it's Le Carré versus Fleming, right? So Le Carré is considered realist, and all that really means is that the spy in question cannot necessarily trust the agency they work for. They cannot necessarily trust themselves. There's usually more of an emphasis on the psychological impact and effect of being a spy. Usually being a spy is dirty. Like, it's not heroic and amazing and wonderful and the best thing ever. It's actually sometimes just kind of messed up and dirty business, right? Yeah, Bond is Bond is idealist, or you could say cinematic. Sometimes I like to say idealist more than cinematic, because sometimes you get the wrong impression. And MI5 is realist, yeah. Same for me. Alan Moore, when he was a Miracle Man. Yeah, same thing for me, right? Same thing. That's exactly right. Those were the things that I preferred. And the thing is, okay, so I've how's that? Oh, I think I totally oops. Sorry about that water. Sorry about that. I healed up. I fixed all the stuff, and oops. Let's you know what? While we're here, why don't I cook a can of peaches? Because that seems like it'll be nice. I had to boil new water. There are good guys and bad guys in the '07 books. Like, currently writes about bad guys. Yeah, or it's a lot of gray, right? Like with Le Carre, it's a lot of shades of gray. And yeah, and I think that's like a really big difference. And with like the idealist spy, being a spy, you're a good guy, you can trust the agency you work for. Also how much power you have, right? So for example, the idealist spy has a lot of individual agency. They can do a lot of things and it's fine and there's agency supports them. Whereas and they can make big huge differences and they usually win. And there's usually no psychological impact for being. By the way, just so you know, I actually teach a class on this. So one of the classes I teach is on spies in media. And usually there's no psychological impact for being a spy. It's like being a spy is cool. Like it's cool to be a spy. And like, woo, pew, pew, right? Whereas you can't, like, in the realist spy genre, you often don't have full agency as a spy. So that becomes a little bit tricky for you. Let's just eat this because I figured it would actually give me water as well. Yeah. And they never wind up before what you never wind up before a court martial, which is not necessarily the case in the other versions. Ooh, while I'm here, let me see if I can maybe craft a bandage. Let me do that. Now, Kuldrick is getting to the space where I was gonna get to, which was Bond has also come full circle in the movies. The earliest ones, he was more than willing to punch a female if she crossed him. Later, he was more of a castman of a joke, and Daniel Craig's back closer to the old Bond. I would yine because even the old Bond was the thing is you can punch a woman in the face and still be an idealist spy, right? Because punching women in the face was still considered cool, right? And people were like, oh yeah, Sean Connery's punching women in the face. I want to punch women in the face. Isn't it so cool to punch women in the face? People received his raping pussy galore as cool and awesome and not a bad thing. By people, I don't mean me, because I was like, this is horrible. And people saw him punching women in the face as cool and awesome and like the way you want to be. Like, that's how you want to be. You want to be like Bond, who like does those sorts of things. So Bond was always an idealist spy because he always could trust his agency. He could always do whatever he wanted. He always won. He was never really bothered by the things that he did. He was, I mean, he was kind of awful, but that was what was being valorized. I'm gonna craft that. That was what people thought that was cool and they wanted to be like that. They thought that was great. I'm going to craft this. So what happens, and this is what I think is really, really interesting, and this is where I think that sometimes people have to recognize the difference between one man wrecking crew most of the time. Sometimes, yeah, exactly. He'd murder someone, then start cracking jokes of their corpse, right? And everyone's like, isn't that so great? And that was never framed as like a problem. That was framed like, awesome. Yay. And let me see, because I feel like I can make, I'm not going to make any more bandages, but I can make these rose hips. But here's the thing. And this is like where my relationship with the new Bond is a little bit complicated because with Casino Royale, they changed, right? They decided to make Bond more realist and less idealist, which I loved Casino Royale. Yeah, I'm checking my water. It should be good right about now. And let me take this and then let me drink it. And then let me save the game and then go to sleep. Right? And then we can go and try to find this, magic spear and helmet. And if I was Q, Bond never brought back any of my equipment. Yeah. here's some top secret technology you could lose this war. Please don't leave it in the field. And you're like, I'm gonna leave it in the field. Oh, I bet there's some things I can probably leave here. Let's just go to sleep for like 8 hours. Yeah, well, now every soldier in the Warsaw Pact has a laser watch. Nice work, Bond. Yeah, so terrible. And the thing is that Casino Royale was them doing Bond. Here's what's really interesting. This is, I find, so fascinating, to me at least. It's really interesting that there have been attempts to make Bond realist versus idealist. I would say Timothy Dalton's Bond was an attempt to do a realist Bond versus an idealist Bond. And here's the thing that's really important. Just because you're realist doesn't mean that you're not high-powered and full of explosions. You can be high-powered and full of explosions as well and still be realist. It's just the balance of it all, really, I suppose, in the end. So Timothy Dalton was an attempt to do a more realist Bond, and people got really mad at the Timothy Dalton Bond, and they didn't like it. They raked Dalton over the coals for his Bond. No, they totally did, right? They were like super aggro about him. Here's the question, y'all. Do you think I need this climbing rope, or do you think I don't? Because it's kind of heavy. And I don't know if I need it or not. This is a question that I have that I cannot answer. I don't know. So I need to basically... The man killing bears on the prowl, risking McKinsey's mission. So I need to... So let's see. Also, apparently I'm smelly. Why am I so smelly? I don't know about that. Let's see. But an old Voyager legend might... So we've got to get the... I don't know if I need this rope. But I'm afraid that I might, so I'm going to take it with me. I mean, I could... The thing is, I could leave it there, but if I need it, then I am in... Then I've left it. Do you know what I mean? Offload the jerry can, maybe? Maybe? It's worth a... This is... This... Here's the question. The question is... Can I... Let me refuel this first. This is what I'll do. I'm going to refuel it. Right? So I'm going to refuel the lantern, and then I will leave the jerry can. That's how we'll do it. Although, that does make the jerry can less heavy. Where is it? So we will drop the jerry can, because we have, lantern. Is there anything else that we can... I just feel like I've got some heavy stuff, but I feel uncomfortable dropping it, Yeah. So, I feel like, What if we need... What is this? Stack of papers? You know what? We're gonna go. And we're gonna take the bedroll with us. We're gonna take the bedroll with us, which is gonna... Oh, hey. Wait, before we go. Let's eat this gray gamey wolf meat, because it will make us less smelly, and we'll drink some water, and I feel like we're gonna be... Yeah, I don't think I'm carrying any raw hides. I think I dropped all of them, but I will check. I don't think I am. Let's see. This is leather, which we need to fix our shoes. This is cloth, which we need for bandages. Got some MREs, which we're going to have to eat at some point in time. This is some lantern fuel. Awesome. Food. Go juice. I could use more bandages. What do we have? We have, I'm not carrying the big pot, which I think is pretty fine. Ooh, here we go. Fresh gut. Let's drop that and drop that. And yep, here we go. That's where it is. Thank you. Thank you, Rissa. Thank you. And I feel like we are. What is this? Prepared birch bark. We probably would need that. Some dog food, it looks like. No, tin of coffee. All right, I think we're good. We're down to 45, so we're 10 pounds over, and we'll drop it. Yeah. Yeah. Rawhide. Yeah. See you. I see you. We're going to save one more time, and we're going to try to make it out and see how we do. What is this? Oh, it's a map. Cool. Nice. Move 'em up, head 'em up, head 'em up, move 'em on. Move 'em on, head 'em up, rawhide. Yeah. Okay. Let's see about waiting a little bit before we eat. Okay, so, what were we talking about? Yeah, I'm taking that bedroll. I'm taking it because I don't want to get in trouble like I did last time. What were we talking about, everybody? I lost the train of thought. Alan Moore, Captain Britain. Yes, spies. That's where we're at, right? So what I think was interesting is that they tried with Timothy Dalton to make him more realist. Everybody hated it. They thought it was the worst. So they went back with Pierce Brosnan to a more idealist spy. And then Casino Royale, realist. I loved it. I thought it was like one of my favorite. I also liked Timothy Dalton, however. One of my favorite Bonds. Really enjoyed it. Loved it a lot. Quantum of Solace stayed in the realism genre. And then we got to Skyfall. And Skyfall ticked me off. Because it started in the realist... Because basically a lot of people complained that James Bond didn't sleep with enough people in Casino Royale and also Quantum of Solace, which was the same complaint they had with Timothy Dalton. But Timothy Dalton wasn't sleeping with people because it was the middle of the AIDS crisis. But they were like, we want our Bond to have sex with more women. And we want our Bond to, like, be more... That Bond. And so they started off Skyfall with the kind of the new Bond that we've gotten accustomed to, right, in the kind of realist mode. And by the end of Bond, of Skyfall, they killed the female M, replaced it with a male N. Moneypenny is now a secretary, no longer an agent. And they basically... And he sleeps with a woman who's traumatized from being trafficked into sex slavery, and aren't we so excited by it? So they basically let us know that Bond is going to go back to the sort of the old Bond idealist mode. So all the kind of work they did in Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace, they just undid for Skyfall. And they let us know that that Bond that some people, not me, really wanted, we're going to get that Bond back again. And I was really disappointed because I liked the psychological Bond. I liked the realist Bond. That parkour scene was amazing. Toy Boat, I'm like 10 kilos overburdened. You know how it is, just a little. And so that's the tricky thing, though, right? Krellin, this goes back to, like, high-powered versus low-powered heroes, and what I really mean is the difference between realist and idealist. Because Casino Royale, Bond is very high-powered, right? Like, James Bond in Casino Royale is very high-powered, but it feels different because it's in realist mode versus idealist mode, right? When he gets into fights, you think, ooh, that really hurt, and ouch, like, this is really painful and difficult for him, and he might not do well with this, right? Like, there's a different, and it then, like, he's crying in a shower. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a very different vibe, even though he's still very high powered, right? I mean, the kind of things, the kind of damage he takes, the kind of things he goes through, still evidences he's got a lot of point spin on him. But the relationship to damage, physical, psychological, how much agency he has, whether or not he gets yelled at or not, there's like, it's just a very different, the impact of all these things on him, it's just very, very different. And oops, that's not what I want. I want this. And even though he's high powered, he's not in the idealist mode. So I tend to like my spies realist versus idealist, regardless of the power level. And I think what I'm really saying is that's also my feeling when it comes to superheroes. I liked Alan Moore's run of Captain Britain because even though he has a lot of powers, he was written in the realist mode versus the idealist mode. I am doing better than usual. I am, it's true. So Coldrake says, Bond having enough sex reminds me of how several books, movies, a couple of decades back were super popular that followed the women in the Soviet Union training to be sex spies. In some way similar to Marvel's Black Widow, yeah. From normal Cold War spy to cat suit rooftop swinging action gal, yeah. How before female M died, she put him back into service even though he failed every test. Yes, right? So you see him failing tests and not doing well, right? Like you see a very different kind of Bond. Yeah, and he was chewed out, and he made mistakes, and his mistakes weren't, he just didn't, the thing is that in the old Bond, any mistake he made wasn't really a mistake. Do you know what I mean? I was like, it was shown that he was right all along, even though, because he always, it was fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was right all along. It was fine. And there is a space for that, and a lot of people like it, clearly, because they got really mad when they didn't get it. They got real mad. Oh my gosh, actually. I totally understand that. He's obviously gifted. He always rose to the challenge. Cough, cough. You can't really just let him join the other side. You gotta, yeah. Even though it was always dumb for him to have sex with those people because they were usually, because he never realized that they were enemy agents. He just thought they were like whatever, and they were like always, he's not good at his job. Sorry. Okay, let's leave Mystery Lake. See what happens. We hope we'll be okay. It looks like I didn't need the, well, we'll find out. We've got some heavy rope on us, and maybe we can use it. We will see. Hey, Ice Bunny. Yeah, and so for me, and like, look, people got really mad with the new Bond. So Bond, Casino Royale, and Quantum of Solace, they said that it was like his masculinity was being taken away from him. It was SJW is ruining Bond, and it was just like, people just lost their mind a little bit. But I thought that was a much better Bond. He was more in the realist genre, which is, what I liked. Bond was Captain Kirk. He never met a screw he didn't like to bed, and that was usually a bad idea. Yes, you missed the part where I did non-bunny friendly things. So, why are you huffing and puffing? All right, so it looks like we need to follow these train tracks here. It also looks like Leave Forlorn Muskeg. So it looks like there are probably really interesting things in this zone. Oh, hey, look. There are interesting things. There's a shortwave tower. Y'all, there are 2 shortwave towers in this area. And also an old Spence family homestead. I feel like we should explore this area, is what I feel like we should do. Even though it tells us we shouldn't, I feel like we clearly should. This is clearly what we should be doing, right? I mean, clearly. But after Quantum of Solace, they pushed the Bond History Family Trilogy. Yeah. 2. But there's an old homestead. I feel like this is where we gotta go. We're taking this way. And once we get down enough in our health, we'll have our MRE, because our MRE is oh, you know what I should have done? Silly me. I should have set up the bunny snares. I should have set up the bunny snares on our way out so that we could eat bunny on the way back, because we might need it, and I totally forgot to do that. Dang it. Dang it. I had two bunnies. They were delicious. Very, very delicious, and I was happy about it. You finally pushed the button. Which button? Which button? So, like, there's clearly this really interesting argument, right? This debate, because there are some people who just want their James Bond to be kind of a sexist sociopath because they think that's cool and manly, and they don't like it when Bond is not that, and they get all upset. And then, hey, hello, how are you, Dennis? 900194. And then people get all mad, and then people caved. Was that my stomach rumbling? Was that my stomach rumbling, everybody? Anyway, people caved to that particularly loud segment of people, and they put Bond back to the way he was before, which makes me really sad, because that is not my favorite Bond. Like, that is not my favorite Bond. But hey, who listens to me? Well, no. I meant, there might have been like we all might have heard my stomach rumbling. I wonder, well, let's travel. I wonder how we get up to that shortwave tower. You know? Anyway, so what's interesting is that I think one of the movies that really sort of brought back the realist spy genre was Bourne, the Bourne films. And of course, those are super high powered, but the vibe is realist, even though, right? Like, and you can even hear them in the way they talked about Bourne. They're like, oh yeah, all the things that you're seeing are realistic. Like, you could really do this to people. Like, real spies really would roll up a newspaper and like kill someone with it. And I was like, I don't think they would, but it's fine. But like, of course, it's about the framing of it as realistic, not necessarily if it actually is realistic. So I think that's part of it, right? That there was a shift and a turn to like having big action movies that are like in a realist tone. It's not going to be the same as a Le Carré, which is realist and low powered, but you know, they're doing realist and high powered, at least. That's kind of where we're at right now, it seems, like realist, high powered, but they went back on that for Bond, what they did. Yeah. Ooh, look at this little tree. This tree looks fun. I'm gonna harvest this maple sapling. Freshly harvested maple sapling needs to be cured before it can be used for crafting and repair. It can be used for crafting and repair after air drying indoors for 6 days. All right. That's cool. Maybe I can make a bow and arrow or something cool and neat. I don't know what, but something. It's a branch. We're going this way. Yeah. Do you like Zack Snyder's Superman? We will come back to that. So I'm sorry this is really off topic, but I need to get this off my chest. Sure, please go ahead. Really want to sleep, but I have a 12-hour shift in an hour after getting done with a 12-hour shift and haven't stopped working. Oh. That's no good, Dennis. Can you take micro naps? Like, can you take like little like 15-minute nap breaks here and then? Like, is that a doable thing for you? Because that is not healthy. You know, not a healthy thing for you, and I am concerned for your safety. What do you have to do in your job? I hope it does not involve operating heavy machinery. I want you to know that I'm worried about you. Hey, next of kin. I've been diligently avoiding watching any long, dark gameplay spoilers, but I've missed Trooper video streams. Oh, hey, you know me. There's just a lot of wandering around not doing the missions, so, like, you're probably going to be pretty good. Probably. I actually bought the game and have played up to this. Oh, have you really? Nice. Let me get this one. We're harvesting. When I get a little bit lower in health, food, pardon me, I'm going to eat. Okay. I'm kind of excited about what all we've got going on here. And I am now going to eat food. I really feel like I should wait a little bit longer, though. Let's just wait a little bit longer. Let's just wait a little bit longer. Yeah, Dennis, can you take micro naps? Like little teeny naps? When I had to pull all-nighters when I was in the army or in grad school, that's what I would do. I'd like work. And then I would like take a 15-minute nap. Actually, that's how we would do it in the army. Like when you're on watch, when you're on guard duty, like you'd work for an hour, like sleep for 10, 15 minutes. Work for an hour, sleep for 10, 15 minutes. So, like, I'm hoping that your job will give you, like, little breaks and you could just take little cat naps to at least try to rejuvenate yourself a little bit. Also, cheese it, it's a fuzz. If I sleep now, I'll want to sleep later. I know it doesn't involve heavy machinery. I'm in charge of a task force between the FBI and the CIA. Oh, that's interesting. I hope they can give you a little bit of a rest. I hope they will give you. Also, how much am I carrying? See, like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I mean, clearly I am a little, dehydrated, but we're going to do our best. We're going to get as much mushroom as we can. We can probably stop with the mushrooms. Do you have some protein? When you're not getting enough sleep, lots of protein is important. Oh, that's a good point. Listen to Toy Boat Sailor. They know what they're talking about. They do a lot of hiking. Yeah, and then also we would sometimes do push-ups. Like we were getting like every hour, we'd do like 10 push-ups every hour. Just little things you can do to like get your metabolism going, keeping you awake, that kind of stuff. The best you can do, unfortunately. After this Wii U Way VS TB group, again, removed a post of mine because I do not say what the guru says. The word police there cannot deal with normal people say cutesy words, and one of the nutjob Karens told me I have to think very hard to make and go sway. I push the button on the left. Oh. If that is not a good space for you, then do not be there. What is this? It is dog food.
Better take this food.
Why is there dog food here, everybody? What do you think this is about? I have some concerns. Also, I do wonder what all that over there is, but we can find out what that is later. Right? Like, we can find out what that is later. We're just getting closer. Closer and closer. Oh, yeah, Snyder. So that's interesting. What I would say is, I just watched a video where somebody who hated this Superman Returns, no, Man of Steel, rewatched it and was like, oh, actually, it was not nearly as bad as I thought it was. But they were like, when people were like, I hate this film, it's the worst ever. And then rewatched and was like, oh, actually, it wasn't the worst ever. I'm much better up here. Thank you, Rissa. So what I would say is, Superman Returns, everybody hated that because they thought there wasn't enough action, but I liked it. I thought it was good. I was fine with Superman Returns. Everyone was like, oh, Superman hates Superman Returns because he's just not, like, hardcore enough or manly enough. People got upset. And I was like, it's fine. I enjoyed it. And then people were really mad at, yeah, I liked Superman Returns. I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was bad. People got all upset about stuff, but it was fine to me. I was not mad at it. I don't know how we get up there. I don't know if we can get up there. But I'm going to harvest... Ooh, hey, guess what? Right now, I'm going to eat this almost rancid MRE. Let's see how much it fills me up. Because I suspect it'll, like... Oh, hey, we did a good job there. Yeah, they tried something different. I liked it. Like, I wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't, I wasn't super upset. Like, it was totally fine. I know a lot of people. We're gonna just take all this meat and this hide. We're gonna take these guts, and we're gonna be walking around, with meat on us. Is what's gonna happen.
Time to look for shelter.
Yes. No. I know it wasn't, but I was. But I don't. I think we're good. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, it is dark now, and it's dark now, everybody. It is dark. I wonder if we can make it. I do not think we can make it all the way over to that house, but I wonder if we can make it to that shortwave radio station, because maybe we can. And if we can maybe stay there, and that'll be indoors. So that's going to be our goal, is to try to make it to this. I don't know if it's possible, but we can try. Oh!
So cold.
Okay, everybody. Hey, guess what? Guess what, everybody? We fell through the ice. That was awesome. We fell through the ice. It's real great. We have hypothermia. I broke my ashtray. Guess that was the thing that will make me quit smoking. Good for you. I think a lot of people worked. Yeah. So yeah, I want to see if we can make it to this. We saved. I want to see if we can make it to this indoors, right? To the. I don't know if we can. We will find out. Also, hey, guess what? Sometimes the ice.
Cold.
I know.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Look, we're warming. Okay, just. Yeah, I know. You just have to. We've got to work on it. Just work with me a little bit. Yeah, just. I just want to see if we can get to the shelter, then I think we'll be at a really good spot. So that's going to be our. Oh, come on. We're gonna go and fix our sprained ankle, because apparently we have a sprained ankle and we don't like it. And we're also going to take some medicine. We're gonna. Do we have? We don't have pills. We do. We have pills. Let's just use these painkillers. Yep. Let's do that. It's great. Awesome. Gosh, people, it's dark. We're in a bad way. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. So, yeah. Let me fix that right now. Let's just fix that. Okay, we clearly are going to have to, yeah, this is bad where we're at, is what's happening right now. Yeah, okay, so I'm on ice. It is unsafe where we're at. We have to get to some kind of shelter, because we cannot stay here on ice. That's bad. So I hope I do not break more things, but I do have a light. I filled up my lantern and everything. Okay. The question is, I feel like we can get around this mountain and up to where the shelter is. And if we can do that, I think we will be good. We're not currently losing more heat, so folks, this is, I don't know if the wolves are going to be attracted to light, or if they're afraid of light, or if we're going to just break another ankle. I hope we don't. I'm concerned about this. Yeah, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about this, is what I'm saying to you. But if we can, look, if there's a way around, there has to be a way into that shortwave radio tower. And if there is, I'm going to harvest this, by the way. Great. If there is, which it looks like, right? It looks like there would be. If we can make our way up there, then I think we'll have actual shelter that we can stay in. And we'll be less likely to die. Yeah, we just have to find our way. Okay, we need to make our way this way. The question is, can we actually do it? I don't know if we can. And I am concerned that the answer is that we cannot. I don't know. Folks, do you think we're going to die right now? Maybe not. Are we over encumbered? Next of kin, what does that even mean, over encumbered? The answer is yes. Yes, we are. We are absolutely over encumbered, without a doubt. Like, we are. Yes. By how much? Who's to say? By some. So what say we try to sleep here? Yeah. What if we do you think we could do you think we can build I mean, we've got a bit of a, we should probably go down the hill. We can probably find a place where we can probably find a place where we can make camp not on the side of this hill that will still give us a break, probably. Yeah, I know. I just fell into the frozen water and I almost died. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to, like, basically just a windbreak, and then I'm gonna make a fire and cook the food so I don't have raw food on me. And I mean, I wish I were in a cave, but I'm not in a cave, so let's hope that right here is good enough. It is not. No, I bandaged myself, so I'm barely even broken. Like, I'm totally fine. You just slap a bandage, take some painkillers, and psh, everything's great. Nothing bad can happen to you. Yeah, it's hard to sleep in a 45-degree angle. Look, all I'm looking for right now...
Freezing.
I know. Just relax. All we need is a windbreak. If we can find a windbreak, which we do not currently have, then you can stop complaining. We are probably going to find one around here somewhere. One hopes. I mean, we haven't yet, but... I mean, like, what about right over here? Right? Here. See, perfect. Here we go. All right. So let's build a fire. Oh, wait. We had it there, right there. Okay. Okay. We are going to build a fire. Yeah. What do you mean? Prolonging the inevitable? I'm totally gonna make it through here. It'll be fine. Like, it'll be fine.
Come on.
Yeah, just...
Come on.
And we'll cook the meat we have so we don't have, like, raw meat on us.
It worked.
Okay, and then we're gonna put away this lantern. And then we're gonna... add fuel to the fire. Why do I not have more fuel? Why is my life so sad? Why is my life so sad, everyone? Okay, we're gonna cook real quick, this venison. That's 57 minutes, and this campfire's not gonna last that long. Okay, while that is cooking, we're gonna have to get, we're gonna have to get more wood. My life's a little bit complicated right now, but, yeah. We're in the middle of forest. Presumably we can find more fuel for this fire. Right? Like this here. Scrub brush. Yeah. We can... Here we go. This one too. Yeah. We're gonna be fine. I mean, I don't actually think that's true, but, sticks. Okay. Okay. We're going back to our fire. Like this is our life, everybody. This is our life right now. And you know, life. Here we go. Campfire. Add fuel. Yeah. Okay, look. We're going to just put all of our sticks in there. And then we're going to extinguish our... Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Okay. And it's cooked. We're going to eat it because we're hungry. And this one is raw. Why is that one raw? Well, I don't know. That's when I got grazed by a bullet and the corpsman gave me some prescription aspirin and said, "You're a Marine, deal with it." You know, people don't always have the best... Ooh, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to cook some... I'm going to cook some herbal tea. I'm going to cook some herbal tea. And that'll get me warm. And, you know, I feel like we're good. And I can set my bedroll out. And, yeah, this will be great. This will be great. Like right now, we'll wait, almost. There, there. Look at that. We're going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. 6 minutes and okay. Look, we're warming up. We're gonna have some tea. We're gonna sleep. We're getting close. Like, we're gonna be fine. I just hope we don't get killed by wolves in the middle of the night. Right? This is my concern. You know, I don't know. Yeah. So I think really let's drink this cup of tea, which is gonna warm us up. And I'm gonna, you know, pick up my can, and then I'm gonna eat the venison so that we don't have a lot of raw meat on us. And look at that. And then I'm gonna drink the water. And then I'm gonna go to sleep, because I feel like we should maybe not try to look for... Oh, wait. I'm going to save. Wait, because I don't want to go to sleep and be waken up to wolves eating me. So let's go to sleep and see what happens. Hey, Lauren Danger, how are you? We're sleeping outside, not in a cave, and hoping that we're not going to be eaten by wolves. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's just good that there are no zombies trying to eat you. I know. Ooh, that's a good... Oh, I have hypothermia risk again. Oh, no. Oh, I know why, because,
Wait. I'm so cold.
Yeah, I know. And I have no fuel. Okay, that's not great. So I slept outside, and I am now really cold. We're going to... here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take the bedroll. No! That's not what I wanted to do. That wasn't what I wanted to do, everybody. I just think I Didn't.
Looks like I survived another night.
Great. I'm real happy for you. You should pick it up. We are in a bad way. Just putting it out there. I am going to start a fire and warm up a little bit because clearly the place that was good for us is no longer good for us. So, am I surviving the wilderness, Lauren Danger? It is a question. It is a question that I'm not quite certain I have a good answer for. So, you know what I mean? Like, I am concerned about that. I am concerned about my hypothermia and the fact that I keep having it, or hypothermia danger. So, you know. Yeah. I really feel like I should not, ooh. Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you finish it? All right, I harvested a bunch of sticks. We're going to go back to my campsite. This doesn't give me any protection from the wind and the rain, and we're going to start a fire and drink some tea. You know, like that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Although I don't think you can finish it because I think that the game is not finished yet. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Let's go. Let's do it. Okay?
Waste of damn time.
Come on. We can do this. We can do this. We got this. Cat o' nine tail head. Let's go. Just zoom on in there. And I'm going to have some tea. Come on.
Come on.
This is what we're going to do. We are going to use an accelerant. Because then we know it's going to work. So.
It worked.
Yes, because I cheated. And we're going to just, make some tea. We'll have some peaches. That'll warm us up. Thank you, Rissa. And then also we are going to have some tea. Because, hey, herbal tea, let's do it. This is our goal. We're gonna gosh. Yeah, and I used the accelerant and we're good. And I'm just trying to warm up. I wish that I would warm up faster. Also, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know where I am. I'm trying to find this homestead. My life is complicated. But it's fine. Anyhow, so about the Zack Snyder, because that was the end of the conversation, about the Zack Snyder Superman, a lot of people hated Superman because they said, we don't want a broody Superman. And I thought that Henry Cavill was great as Superman, and I liked Amy Adams as Lois Lane. I mean, I think nobody's gonna be great as Margot Kidder, but I liked her too. I know that some people were livid over the fact that he killed Zod, but he killed Zod in Superman 2 as well, so I wasn't bothered by that. That didn't bother me. And let's drink this. All this is going to get us warmed up. Basically, the killing of Zod, for me, seemed to have been Zod forcing Superman to do that. Superman has killed people before. It has happened. So it's not like it's unprecedented. I'm not I'm not scandalized by it, basically. The big question for me is, was there going to be a good payoff, right? What it seemed to me was like it was setting up a payoff for him to sort of deal with those, like what that meant for him to have done that. And I would have been excited to see that payoff, but we only got, yeah, he kills Zod in the comics too. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like, I'm just not scandalized by it. Everyone's like, oh my God, this has never happened. Batman has never killed anyone. Batman has killed people. Superman has never killed anyone. Superman has killed people. Like, it's not a big deal. I think for me, the problem with Superman, with Man of Steel, was that the final battle was too big, but that's the same problem I had with the Avengers and with most of the superhero comic book films, where they just go too big for the final battle and you lose the personal stakes. And I just thought that it was just too big of a final battle, too chaotic. And but that is not unique to Man of Steel. For me, that happens in most of the superhero films. There have been a couple that have avoided that, but I didn't think that that was like unique to that film. A lot of the Marvel films that everybody thinks can do no wrong also have the problem of basically having too much, right, of a final ending sequence. I will. Hey, Gritty. We are talking comics. I love Survivor Man shows. I even have one of his books. Ooh, nice. Okay, we're going. I'm gonna go myself, and you're gonna be done getting food and stuff when I'm back. Yes, yes, indeed. This game reminds me of my sergeant once saying that I'm just like nature. If you hump me, I will inevitably hump you harder if that happens. You were a good NCO if you're like that, and Dennis is a good NCO, so don't mess with him. Yes. Yeah, and I also was a. Ooh, and look at, why is my heart not happy right now? Why is my heart not happy? What do you think that means? Let's find out. I have a hypothermia wrist, but I shouldn't have a hypothermia wrist because I have rest or drop. Yeah. Find some place warm before hypothermia develops. Yeah, I should be working on that, right? Because I'm warm now. For heaven's sakes. All right, let's save. You do, but you know what though, Grinny? I miss you. You know, in case you were wondering, you know, I I miss you. How have you been? I hope you've been well. Let's save the game. Your parents are probably happy because you ate too many Oreos and yeah. Oh, am I still wet? That's a good question. Let's see. I am still wet, as a matter of fact. My pants are still wet. Oh, and they're frozen. And in case you were wondering, my pants are frozen. So that's awesome. And they are heavy because they're frozen. So that's really awesome. So that's great. I feel like my pants are frozen because I fell into the water. Take off. No, 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 not. We're gonna just see. Look, I really feel like we should be able to get here to this shortwave tower. And if we can get there, I feel like our whole world would be better. I don't know about that, but we okay. Campfire burned out. Let's break it down because it's better for the environment. All right, everybody, we're gonna save. We're gonna save the game, and uh, we're gonna come over here. Chat. I hope we're gonna be fine. I hope we're gonna be fine, right? I mean, we should be fine. I think, right? Yes. Yeah, my pants are frozen. I need to find shelter, which is why I want to try that radio tower. If we can find that radio tower, I bet there is shelter there. You've been very well, thank you. I'm back to work, so that's the thing. Oh, good. I should be asleep for work, to be real honest. Yes, Ice Bunny. Yes, Ice Bunny. Yes. What is it? Tell me. Tell me. What is it? Wow. Okay. So let's see. Let me tell you what's up. First off, thank you all for being here for this stream. I appreciate it. I want to tell you a couple of things. In an hour, I will be hosting Critical Role, and when I host Critical Role, you can come to this room and you can chat with us because it is lovely here. That's the first thing that I want to tell you. What's the next thing I want to tell you? I want to come over here though, because I want to see who we're going to raid. Oops. And let me tell you where you can find me next, because this is important. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel, Trooper SJP, this one here, you can find me playing the season finale of City of Light and Shadow. So if you want to be at the City of Light and Shadow with me for our season finale, you should definitely be there. That'll be really cool. I would love it if you would do that. And then Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. over at Table Story will be episode 3 of Midsummer Mysteries, which is using Clockwork Dominion, and you should come and see it. We're going to have a fight. That'll be fun. I've got to prep for that as well. And then Sunday from 1 to 5 over at Roll For It, I'll be doing the last episode of The Last Ditch, which is 40K. And then from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Tour Guide Games, I'll be doing a charity stream for veterans mental health, and it's all veterans. The whole day from 2 to 10 p.m. over at their channel will be all veterans. And that is my week. That is my week. And you did get buy-in for Colas. Yes, we did. We got buy-in for Colas Season 4. So Colas Season 4 is a go. That is happening without a doubt. So I'm very excited about that. That's going to start in August. I've got a thing that I've got to contact somebody about, because I might be doing another thing in August or September, which will be a little fun. I'm very excited about a thing that is not set in stone yet, but there'll be something else that I might be doing in August, which I'm very excited about. And on the charity stream, we are doing, oh yes, thank you. I need to remove Tachyon Squadron. It's Project Ninja Pirate Taco, I believe is the game that we're playing. They're doing a bunch of different games. They're 4 different slots, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, and I'm in the 8 to 10 slot. And that's Project Ninja Pirate Taco, I believe is the game. And I'm very excited for that one. And let me see. I think that's all the spaces that you can see me. But next week we'll have a new game coming in, a new one-shot on Friday. And I'm going to do something in June on the Foxhole. So, I should probably, the places, like, maybe I've sent out some requests. We're going to find out. I'm waiting to hear back from some folks, so I'm hoping. And what else do I need to tell you all? I think that's it for now. What should I do for my video tomorrow? Anyone have thoughts? Could you do, can you do grappling in the olden times? Grappling, because that could be fun. Lauren Danger, do grappling. We should have had Pax Pool Trooper as a guest on Mechton. What is the setting of the new TTRPG? Which one? I did mention Midsummer Mysteries. I did. Grappling is a partner. Oh, hooey. But I think I'm going to be doing a solo episode for. I think I'll be doing a solo episode, like a flashback episode for Blue Rose. I just don't have that scheduled yet. Of the new campaign, Old West. But it's not certain that campaign is going to happen yet. It's not certain. If that happens, it'll happen in August, September. It's not certain, but it'll be Old West. But I can't say more. Can't say more. Can't say more than that. That's that one. All right. I'm going to go get food so it gets here in time for Critical Role. Thank you all for being here. You all are amazing. We're going to do a raid, though. The genre will be Old West, Dennis. The campaign that I may be doing in August will be Old West, if I do it. Still up in the air. Conversations need to be had with some folks, and if it happens, then it will be an Old West game. Probably 8 episodes, like eight sessions Old West. Vulpes, I cannot speak about it. These are the things I cannot talk about. I cannot speak about it. Saying nothing. Secrets. So Old West in August, September, let's see. We will see. And that's it for now. So I am going to. Oh, what genre is the military game? I'm just a player, not a GM, so I don't know. Pirate. Hold on, I can tell you. Drive through RPG. Uh, 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 uh. I believe it is. Hold on, I can tell you. Give me a second. Uh, recent history. Drive through recently closed tabs. No, I probably didn't even close the tab. So let's see. Project. Give me a second. By the way, we're gonna do a raid. Project Ninja Panda. Project Ninja Panda Taco. That's the one that we're doing for the Veterans Mental Health Charity. It says Project Ninja Panda Taco is about masterminds taking over the world and the minions who try to help. Complete the most steps of your zany plan and win. It's lighthearted role-playing fun, perfect for a whole family of masterminds. So it looks to be like a rules light sort of funny game where you play bad guys. So that's it. All right, let's do a raid. We're gonna go and raid. We're gonna go and raid Unmade Gaming because there's some, I think, aliens going on, and we should go and give them some hello. So we're gonna go give some hello. Oh, yeah, it's aliens. So we're gonna go give some love to them. Don't forget our raid command. I'm gonna get some food, by the way, y'all. Banana Banaba. Banaba? Banaba. So here's our raid command. Let's give them some love over there. And then I will see you all. I will catch you on the flip side. I've got a bunch of prep to do. I'll see you later. Bye everybody. Raid! 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 See everybody. Raid! Right? We're raiding? I think we are. Yes? Raid!